Good morning, everybody. So from here, from Brussels, and I'm really very glad to be with you. Just to address this presentation to this distinguished guest. I'd like to thank as well to Marta Proteba, your director, for hosting me, as well as Christiana Cepanski. Sorry for my for my Polish pronunciation. And also, I like to say that it is very important the role, as you were in introduction in your introduction, the role that technological institute they have, the research, and also how they support local territories and also the local industry. Say that I like because I have 15 minutes after Isa, as you introduce myself. So my name is Piedad Rivas. I'm a project manager of this project, but I'm also for a portfolio of other projects financed through the program LIFE. I worked as the European Commission in one of the implementing agencies. Implementing policies agencies, which is the European Climate, Infrastructure, and Environment Executive Agency. I stop there because already the Christian Sepansky was mentioned the importance as well in his introduction. He was saying the importance as well of the commitment of all the stakeholders towards climate, but also within this agency of the Commission, we support also big infrastructure in all across Europe, and also environmental policies. So without any more delays, I'm going to just go to the next slide, if I may pass. It doesn't really work. Let me see. Okay. I'd like to pass you in my presentation today is going to focus on three things. First of all, the general structure of the LIFE program, which is a program really supporting and constitute 100% contribution to the objective and targets of the European Green Deal. So basically is to put all this policy into action. And this is what we do in the LIFE program. So this is going to be the first part of my presentation. And secondly, I'm going to introduce you two services that we, when we say we, is at EU level, we provide to operators, stakeholders, just to bring it further, their ideas, their technology into the market. So Isa was also mentioning as well the importance of that investment is limited. So in these two services, you may find as well some support, not only in terms of financial support, but also in capacity building and in testing your technology. Okay, without any more delays, I'd like to just introduce you very briefly these four bullet points. So as I said to you, LIFE program is basically 100% dedicated to target the European Green Deal policies. It is exclusively focusing on environment, natural conservation, and climate action, including within climate action, so all energy as well, energy efficiency as well. For the, as you know, in the financial perspective between 21 and 27, approved by the European Parliament and also the Council, the program has a budget of 5.43 billions, which are really disbursed across all this year for the in multi-annual work programs. The current multi-annual work program is from 21-24, and it was adopted in July 21. Now we are preparing the next the second phase, which is 25-27. So, and what does it mean, this bullet point 3? A budget of 5.3 millions. How we put that into action. So let me pass to the next slide. In here, well, what I would like to pay your attention of is in these 4 pillars that the LIFE program it is supported, the architecture of a LIFE program. So we support, as I said to you, natural and biodiversity, the first one, circular economy and quality of life. The project ETV, Life Pro ETV, it is supported financially under this second pillar. We have a third pillar on climate change mitigation and adaptation. And also there's another pillar of LIFE program supporting clean energy transition. So as you see, it's 100% Green Deal put into action. So and what we do, so as you see on the left-hand side is the LIFE program. We contribute to the shift to circular and efficient energy, just research and also implementation on new technologies, renewable energy base and climate resilience economy in Europe. Also, we with the actions that we support with local, regional, and local stakeholders is to protect and implement the quality of the environment in general, and also to hold the reverse of biodiversity lost. And for instance, yesterday, and probably you were informed that the natural restoration law it was approved. So this is for the four pillars of a program, and just to give you an idea of the type of projects and also the impact and the beneficiaries. This is the other side of my slide. So we support demonstrative innovative technologies, also demonstrative projects that are solving environmental challenges. Also, we support national and regional and local plans and strategies to implement EU legislation. Through LIFE program as well, we promote best practice and showcase example and behavioral change. Again, this Pro ATV, it is part of the circular economy, quality of life, and it's also a behavioral change. You were working as well on changing, on shifting the way that we think, and also within the industry, the way that we produce. And also we support projects, demonstration projects that catalyze the large scale deployment of successful solutions, because we also support with the funding the demonstration project and also infrastructure building. The impact, as you know, obviously, it is to support the development and monitoring of EU environmental and climate policies, and as well to provide models, showcase example, to copy and upscales either into the market or into another member state or EU countries. In here, for instance, in the EU Pro UTV, you see that you have six. Isa was explaining that there is 600 countries involving all type of different partnerships. And this, I'm going to the third box of this right-hand side slide. So the type of beneficiaries are private enterprises, NGOs, and civil society organizations, and public authorities. And for instance, in here, the main partnerships, you have some private companies, but also research institute and a technology transfer institute, as well as regulatory and standardizations bodies. So this is in a nutshell what we do in the LIFE program and what we try to achieve in these four sub-programs and pillars. I'm going to go very quickly on each sub-program one by one, but really very quickly, because I like to focus on the two services that we provide, Up to Market and Green Assist. The first program on natural and biodiversity. So you will see, you can read it on the yellowish square. What we support. So it's reversing biodiversity loss, Also, we support most of you know the network of Natura 2000 with a wide biodiversity and protection areas across Europe. And also we support mainstreaming natural and biodiversity objectives into policies and financing programs. So some example of the actions that we co-fund through a LIFE program, the sub-program Nature and Diversity on the right-hand side. The second sub-program, Circular Economy and Quality of Life, and I recall that Pro ETV, it is funded through this action, standard support action. So we contributed on the following key priority areas of the Sustainable Development Goals. And we work for circular economy and in areas of noise prevention, air quality, chemicals, green and circular economy in prevention of industrial accidents, marine and coastal management and protection. Also, we address noise, soil, wastewater, and the urban and built environment, as well as the relationship between cities and rural areas. So we target all with all these aspects within the circular economy and quality of life. So, and our stakeholders are, as you see, as you heard, so member states, regional, and also local authorities, cities, but also private and research institute as the Institute of Ecology and for Industrial Areas, and also the Institute of Environmental Protection. Let me pass to this third sub-program. The third sub-program is on climate mitigation and adaptation. And in here, we aim at transforming the European Union into a climate neutral and resilient society. As Christian Etsepansky was saying in his introductory speech. So 2050 is really around the corner, and 2030 as well is around the corner, is tomorrow. So we all need to create alliances in commitment really to reverse to work for climate mitigation and reverse the dangerous trend that we have at the moment. We also address climate change and adaptation and related governance as well. And the fourth sub-program is clean energy transition. So it's really focusing on clean technologies, clean energies, and we support the Intelligent Energy Europe is part of the program supported by Horizon 2020 in market uptake on clean energies. So these are the four areas or the four pillars in which the LIFE program it is sitting. And now, how can you really get involved into a LIFE program, and how we disburse all this amount of money we were saying is forecast in the multi-annual work program? So we publish annual calls. So calls for proposal for this year 24 was published in April. It has a closing deadline in September. In the first bullet point, I mentioned that, for instance, one of the actions, which is a standard action projects in which this specific project Pro ETV is financed. We have all this amount of money to this birth in co-financing. And there is for natural and biodiversity 155 millions, for circular economy 65 millions, and for climate change mitigation and adaptation 61 millions. So to know more how to get involved, there is a link. So if you see in these blue info days, if you click there, you will get the presentations, the recordings of the info sessions day that we organize. the 24th of April. And also, if you would like to know more about the specific different calls that we have for the sub-programs, this is the link, live calls for Proposal 24 European Commission. Click there and you will have all the different calls that it will be tailored for you, or you would like to apply for. For that, I also invite you to contact your national contact point in Poland, or if you are, if the audience is European in another member state, your national contact point, because they can really assist you to put together a proposal, because most of them, of course, is in international partnerships. So I closing here my presentation, my part on live program as such, and I like to focus now. I pay also attention to the timing. I hope I'm not really going to. Is it still okay for me? Yeah, I guess so. I like to introduce you two services, which is close to market services, which is to scale up technologies, solutions that live supported projects. So the first one, close to market services, are services only devoted for the supported and selected project under LIFE program. So no other EU supported project can apply to it, only the LIFE programs for bringing or to scale up technologies or solutions into the market. The second service I like to focus on is the Green Assist service. It's another service that we provide, which is wider. It's not only for life supported project. It is in general. It's on green finance. It's Green Assist service. These are the two links that you can from which you can get further information. So let me just go more into detail for the close to market services. So Life program since 1992 has financed green innovation and also clean technologies and solutions. So if your project, if your co-funded project through Life is economically successful, and as well, it looks into having a unique long-term environmental impact, and you have a technology, a promising technology with a huge potential to bring into the market, you may be interested in using that services. And you should think, if you some of the audience and some of the people in the audience, they are part of a partnership, a funded life partnership, I like to invite them to make use of this service. And I explain to you how as well. Close to market services offers you a reflection where your project is and where your solution stands in this specific moment. What are the, it can give you an assessment and a status of the potential commercialization of your technical solution. Also, it can help you to structure the path to get into the market and maturity during your project, and also it can help you with the assistant to have a monitoring consultant and to help you to really monitor your project and get your path towards into the market, and can support you as well to connect a network with innovation and business innovation experts, offering you a specific expertise that you don't have perhaps within your partnership or within your business or within your research institute, and can put you in contact as well with the wide European Europe network experts, or the EU Innovation Radar, which are really larger services and offered by the European Union, and of course funded through the European Union budget. how you can make use or how to apply to close to market services. So as I was saying, it helps through this service. It helps you to find an appropriate method after life financing. For instance, for Pro ATV could be one path, but also for, as I was saying, projects that are ongoing, still ongoing. I think it's, if you're starting your life project, please, I really invite you to send an email to this mailbox and ask for a meeting. And because the added value you will have in here is that you will get 3 working days coaching or business support with a specialized service. You will discuss with these coaches, with these experts, what are your needs, and also you can tailor make your business plan and your path, and they can help you as well with your business canvas and so on. So you have nothing to lose, only to gain. Three full free working days with experts, specialized experts on close to market, up to market knowledge. So this is what I have to say about close to market specific services for live projects. Now I'd like to pass on to a wider green assist service. So this service offers free as well in on-demand customized advisory services for project promoters who would like who needs investment in environmental but also in non-environmental sector, because as I was saying at the very beginning, because, for instance, your project aims to help the environment and is facing technical challenges. For example, you have an idea how to improve energy efficiency, or you have a technology how to very innovative technology at really high technological level, almost up to the market, TRL 9, and improve as well, proven, tested in a real case, and you wanted to roll out at industrial level. So it can help you with the co-financing. Also, it can help as well in facing business challenges. For example, review your business model, your cash flow analysis, and the identification also of funding sources. Also as well, it can help you as well. It has a business case, and it can help you to improve, focus the environmental impact of your idea and technology, to canalize it and to make your case, your narrative stronger, to address, to make your pitching towards financiers, and to present as well your idea into the market. For that, your project should be led by, of course, a legal representative, a project promoter, a public or private investment team, and it is canalized through you invest implementing or advisory partner. How to get into it? So in here, I put in this slide how to apply the link where you can get further information, because it's something that, of course, it will require, if you're interested, it will require from your side some research and also read some literature. And I'm sorry to say this, go through all this page, the EU Invest Central Entry Point, and in there is the methodology how you could apply. You have to fill it in a questionnaire, and if your questionnaire is eligible, you will be contacted by a team and get an interview as well. You can go in. I put the link on how to apply, how to go to EU Invest Central Entry Point, and as well to the most frequently asked questions about the EU Invest Advisory Hub, which is the one integrating the, the three services about the EU Invest Advisory Hub, how to get advisory support, but also as well there is a call for advisory partners in to become EU Invest advisory partners, as you see in the three pictures. And what's in it in there? So what you can let's say gain into this game. So I think it's really very valuable that you can get advisory assistance for through a pool of experts, and you can get supported over 20 working days, which is not really bad. And the assistant, and it's for free, of course. They will come, they will visit your project, your company, if you are a private business, or your team, just to focus your idea of your technology, to refocus your business planning, or greening your project. So this is it. I hope it was not too long. Sorry that it was really far away, and I cannot be in and interact with you in person. But for me, it has been really a pleasure to represent the European Commission and CINEA, the climate and the executive agency for climate, infrastructure, and environment. And I'm available here if you have any questions. So I pass the floor back to Isa. I think is going to take the floor. And thank you so much. And a big applause for the project Pro ETV, who really during today they are going to present you all the achievements that they have made in these in 5 countries. So in just one more minute, so you will see how they cooperate with Spain on the ecosystem for validation and innovation for in the water sector, which is a priority sector for the European Union. And as you know, water is a scarce resource, and we have launched a wide campaign on water management, and how to look at differently water. On as well, they have cooperated with Italy and INEA, the research institute, the Italian Research Institute, on circular economy and industry symbiosis based on Italian circular economy stakeholder platform. As well, of course, the leading partner is Poland. So they are focusing on taxonomy, but as well, if I'm got it right from the closing event that we have together a couple of weeks ago, you will working as well on the built environment. That is one of the focus. Another partner was from Hungarian, so the Hungarian partners, they are involving 8 innovative companies within the partnerships. And also there was Slovenia to establish a verification body in the field of circular economy and in the construction and building infrastructure sector. So you see, they have really worked and tackled different aspects of new taxonomy, the sustainable development goals. And as Isa was saying, something very important, um, you sign a voluntary scheme, and within this voluntary scheme you have managed to bring many solutions on and tools for green public procurement and innovation. You have roll out many capacity building actions in these 5 countries and with the different partners and stakeholders, and you are living at the moment as an heritage for the others, a self-assessment, a green self-assessment tool to bring up into the market. So I wish you the best for the continuation of your project, and please make use of Green Assist, and as well and close to market services that we have within Life program. And I stop there. I think that I went beyond my time. Thank you.